Hey there, foodie fam! Welcome back to another exciting adventure in the kitchen. Today we are making the hearty Italian wedding risotto. That's sure to become a family favorite. We're basically putting a delicious spin on Italian wedding soup by transforming it into a mouth-watering meatball and spinach risotto. Inspired by the classic soup, our Italian wedding risotto is a flavor-packed delight that's perfect for any occasion. Filled with just-wilted spinach and topped with crispy, garlicky meatballs, this dish is a celebration of Italian flavors that'll leave you craving more. Plus, with a few simple ingredients and easy-to-follow steps, it's a breeze to whip up in your kitchen. So roll up your sleeves, sharpen your knives, and let's dive into this culinary adventure together. Before we get started, let's take a closer look at the star players in our recipe. We'll need 1 pound ground pork, half a cup panko, 1/2 ounces Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, finely grated with a microplane, about 2/3 cup, divided plus more for garnish. Next up, we will need 1/4 cup finely chopped fresh flat leaf parsley, plus more for garnish, and 1 large egg lightly beaten. Then we have 4 garlic cloves finely chopped and divided, 2 teaspoons kosher salt, add more if you'd like, 1 teaspoon black pepper, add more if you want. We will also add pepper for garnish, 4 cups lower sodium chicken stock or broth, and 2 cups water. Next, we have 2 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil for drizzling, 1/4 cup of unsalted butter, 2 ounces, divided. Then we will add 1 medium-sized yellow onion, finely chopped, about 2 cups, and 1 medium celery stalk, finely chopped, about 1/3 cup, 1/2 cups uncooked arborio rice, about 10/2 ounces, 3/4 cup dry white wine, and lastly, we will put 3 cups packed fresh baby spinach, about 3 ounces, torn. These ingredients come together to create a symphony of flavors that'll have your taste buds dancing with delight. To kick things off, we'll preheat our oven to broil and get our hands dirty with some meatball magic. In a bowl, combine the ground pork, panko breadcrumbs, grated Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, chopped parsley, eggs, garlic, salt, and pepper. Then mix gently until they are all combined and then roll the mixture into perfectly sized meatballs. Make sure the size is good enough for different age groups to easily consume. Once done, pop them under the broiler until they're golden brown and cooked through, and then set them aside to cool while we move on to the next step. While our meatballs are sizzling away in the oven, it's time to get our stock simmering on the stove. Combine the chicken stock and water in a saucepan and bring it to a gentle simmer over medium heat. This flavorful broth will serve as the base for our risotto, infusing every bite with rich, savory goodness. Now, let's add another layer of flavor to our dish by sautéing some aromatic vegetables. Heat olive oil and butter in a large saucepan, then add chopped onion, celery, and garlic. Cook until softened and fragrant, filling your kitchen with the irresistible scent of Italian cuisine. Once our aromatics are nice and tender, it's time to add the star ingredient, arborio rice. This special variety of rice, known for its high starch content, is essential for creating the creamy texture that makes risotto so irresistible. Stir it into the pan and cook until it's translucent. This will allow the grains to soak up all the delicious flavors from the onions and garlic. Now, it's time to deglaze the pan with a splash of dry white wine, adding a bright, acidic note to balance out the richness of the risotto. Let the wine simmer until it's almost completely reduced, intensifying its flavor and aroma. These are the small things that make this dish unique and bring more and deep flavor to the whole recipe. Make sure you follow each step carefully so you can really enjoy this delicious risotto. With our rice infused with the flavors of garlic, onion, and wine, it's time to start adding our simmering stock. 1 cup at a time, stirring constantly, let the rice absorb the liquid, gradually transforming into creamy, al dente perfection. Watch out for the flame and stir it about 2 to 3 minutes or until it's ready. As our risotto cooks to silky smooth perfection, we'll add the final touches that will take it to the next level. Stir in the remaining Parmigiano Reggiano cheese and butter, enriching the dish with luxurious creaminess. Then, toss in the fresh baby spinach, letting it wilt ever so slightly in the heat of the risotto. Spinach is often used in Italian recipes not only because it brings some vitamins to the food, but also creates unique flavors when combined with different ingredients and herbs. Now, with our risotto and meatballs ready to go, it's time to plate up this culinary masterpiece. Divide the risotto and meatballs among bowls, while also drizzling with a generous amount of olive oil. For garnishing, we have a couple of different ingredients that will enrich the flavors further. Add some extra cheese to make it creamier. Next, add parsley and a sprinkle of freshly ground pepper. You can also add more herbs as per your liking. We also have some tips for you that might come in handy if you are looking to save time on busy weeknights. You can easily make a double batch of meatballs and freeze half for later use. Simply pop them in the freezer on a baking sheet until they're frozen solid. Then transfer them to a freezer bag for easy storage. When you're ready to enjoy them, just thaw and broil until they're heated through and crispy on the outside. Additionally, if you are wondering what to serve alongside our Italian wedding risotto, there are a couple of things you can do. We recommend pairing it with a bold, herbal Chianti Classico, like Rufino Reserva di Colle. The wine's red fruit flavors and herbal notes perfectly complement the rich, savory flavors of the dish, making it a match made in culinary heaven. Also, don't be afraid to get creative with your Italian wedding risotto and put your own unique spin on this classic dish. Experiment with different types of meatballs such as turkey or beef for a twist on tradition. Or swap out the spinach for other hearty greens like kale or Swiss chard to add a pop of color and nutrition to your meal. The possibilities are endless, so let your imagination run wild and see where it takes you. There's one more tip. If you're cooking for little ones or picky eaters, you can easily customize our Italian wedding risotto to suit their taste preferences. Consider shaping the meatballs into fun shapes like stars or hearts to make mealtime more exciting for kids. You can also sneak in extra vegetables like finely grated carrots or zucchini to boost the nutritional value of the dish without compromising on flavor. With a few simple tweaks, you can turn this dish into a family favorite that everyone will love. If you're watching your waistline or trying to incorporate more nutritious ingredients in your diet, our Italian wedding risotto can easily be modified to fit your dietary preferences. Swap out the butter for olive oil and use lean ground turkey instead of pork to reduce the fat content of the dish. You can also increase the amount of spinach and other vegetables to boost the fiber and nutrient content without sacrificing flavor. With a few simple swaps, you can enjoy a lighter, healthier version of this classic Italian dish without compromising on taste. If you have leftovers, don't let them go to waste. Our Italian wedding risotto is incredibly versatile and can be repurposed into a variety of delicious dishes. Turn any remaining risotto into crispy arancini balls by shaping them into rounds, coating them in breadcrumbs, and frying until golden brown. Or use leftover meatballs to make a hearty sandwich or wrap by stuffing them into a crusty baguette or whole wheat tortilla with your favorite toppings. With a little creativity, you can transform your leftovers into a whole new meal that's just as delicious as the original. One of the best parts of cooking is sharing your creations with others. And our Italian wedding risotto is no exception. Whether you're hosting a dinner party with friends or simply cooking for your family at home, this dish is sure to bring joy to everyone who tastes it. So invite your loved ones to gather around the table and savor each bite of this comforting, flavorful meal together. After all, food tastes better when it's shared with good company. And there you have it, foodies, our journey through the delicious world of Italian wedding risotto. From the savory meatballs to the creamy, flavorful rice, every bite of this dish is a celebration of Italian cuisine at its finest. Whether you're cooking for a crowd or simply indulging in a cozy night at home, our Italian wedding risotto is sure to delight your taste buds and warm your soul. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more delicious recipes, and leave a comment letting us know how your risotto turned out. Also, remember to share this video with someone who loves cooking food. We have many more recipes on this channel that will take your cooking skills to a whole new level. Until next time, keep on cooking, keep on creating, and keep on savoring the delicious moments in life. Take good care of yourselves.